You a cop?
This is
yeah.
reversed.
You a cop?
Yeah, I'm a cop. Yeah, I'm a cop.
I see your badge.
I
Really
don't
a
have it
cop?
on me, bro. I'm off, dude.
No, you always have your badge if you're a cop.
Sir,
That's
can
not
you,
a cop.
Walk
That's
out of
not
the
a cop.
garage.
Sir, that's not a
Wait,
cop. This
officer,
guy's
hold on,
pretending to be a cop.
Can I jangle your
Look at your
balls?
fucking haircut, bro. That barber fucked your
Damn, I
hairline
got
up,
a big
bro.
ass head.
Hey, shut up, boy. Get my car
Sir,
fixed.
put the gun away.
What, you
Get
mean my
out.
blicky?
Get
That's
out,
a
put
toy
the gun
gun.
away,
It's a
you're gonna
prop.
get shot.
It's a
You
prop.
will get shot if you
It's
don't
a
put it away.
prop. Tackle me? Good boy. If you place me in cuffs, you're a good little boy.
Officer, you're cuffing me, bro. What are you
Save me
doing?
time. You're going to jail too.
Why am I going to jail? What the fuck did I even do?
Can't escape the place like that, boy. Come on with me. Hey, I got your guy. I
I did
perfect.
nothing. I
And
did
drop 'em?
nothing. Bro, I did nothing. What the fuck did I even do? I did
Yeah, you
nothing.
can walk down to the cells with me.
I did nothing, bro. What?
Go down to the cells.
Okay, but explain what I did. 'Cause what you're
Loitering.
doing.
And you didn't listen
Loitering
to
is
what I
not
asked
a
you to
crime.
leave.
You didn't
I
follow
did.
lawful order.
I walked out of the building. Did
Yeah,
I pull the
you
gun
even
on
said
you?
it.
You cuffed me on accident, bro. I saved this in my eyes, bro. I wasn't bothering you,
You
though.
were bothering. I was trying to help
I
this
was not.
individual.
Okay, let me go, bro. and I
Sorry
won't
about
come back,
that.
Bro, you're actually being weird
No,
right
I do not care anymore. I
now. Because
leave.
genuinely,
Alright,
I
keep
didn't
walking.
I didn't pull a gun on you, bro. I didn't do nothing.
What's your name and badge number?
It's Kyle, right? 601.
Good boy. It's the land of the free. If I want to use my freedom of speech, I can use my freedom of speech. If I want to use the right to bear arms, I can use the right to bear arms. Fifth Amendment.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Supervisor not like you as well? Does he just like not take you seriously?
No, there's an active situation that's going on right now that they're attending. And when it's over, they'll be here.
Call you a
Again,
good
charged
boy.
with loitering after you
If I
started
want to
being
call you a good boy,
disorderly.
I can call you a boy. I'm not drunk and disorderly. Take my blood.
I didn't say
Okay,
drunk.
so
I
officer,
said
tell me-
disorderly.
Using my my right to freedom of speech a crime and standing on public sidewalk.
I was upstairs
Is that loitering?
right?
I'm getting charged with loitering and apparently pulling a gun.
So there was an individual upstairs. I was trying to assist him. Both the guy that was in the cells with no shirt or pants on. I'll start with him. They are downstairs trying to come into the garage there, and told him to leave. As soon as we got to the top of the ramp up there, I tried to assist the individual. Like I said, there's another person up there, and they were just being obnoxious, and I couldn't speak to the gentleman that wanted actual help. And the guy with the no shirt pulled a firearm. I told him to put it away. He disregarded it, and I finally got to the point to where I tased him, and I wind up cuffing the individual in blue because he was also the next step, and I explained that. But both of them would just not leave after I told them multiple times to leave. Speaking over me, just being obnoxious.
At this point, since he had been so rude, none of the cops wanted to help him, but it only made it worse once we got to court. Just watch.
Shooting, what's your opinion on this? A rookie falsely arresting someone. Like, did you do that in your first day in the job?
This, right here, did not make the judge happy. But just wait, because it gets so much better.
You're not going to be going ahead and questioning people right now. We're trying to get everything set up. We're trying to get you representation.
No, listen, I can represent myself.
He just waived his right to a lawyer, so they went ahead and proceeded with the trial.
So at this time, what I'm going to ask is for the prosecution to get started with their statement of claim when it comes to the PC necessary for the charges to be brought.
So the probable cause I had was when I was leaving the cells and arriving into the garage, we had one individual lockpicking a vehicle and the other individual on a motorcycle. They were asked to leave, and one was lockpicked. He was tased and cuffed, and the other individual had to be asked multiple times to leave because he was on a motorcycle. They eventually left, and I uncuffed the individual lockpicking a cop car. After that, I proceeded to walk into the lobby of Rockford PD to assist an individual with something they needed help with. They followed behind and continued to be belligerent and talk over me while I was trying to assist. And after multiple statements that were made by one of them, he eventually winded up pulling a firearm, and then I pulled my firearm as well and commanded him to put it away. Eventually, when I went to go and tase the individual, he eventually put it away. But at that point, he was tased and cuffed. And the other individual was also cuffed at that time for not leaving a second time after being told
Objection,
multiple
objection,
times.
Your Honor.
We don't have objections.
I went to cells and went back for the other one, and brought him as well down to the cells.
Defense.
So basically, I got lost. I just wandered down into the police station. Never went near any of the police cars. An officer came up. He approached me. He started telling me to get out. I never pulled out a firearm either. He witnessed it all. So did the lady, the witness. She witnessed it as well. I never reached for my firearm. Yes, I had a firearm on me. Anyway, we were outside, and we were on a public sidewalk. Just want to make that very clear. And he started telling us to leave, telling us we were loitering, because me and Abdu were having a conversation. And then he continues to tase Abdu and place him in cuffs.
So, having gone through the statement of claims, we're going to find that there was enough probable cause to move forward. So, Mr. Loomis, on the charge of loitering, how do you plead?
I'm not guilty, Your Honor.
So to save you some time, they both pleaded not guilty to all the charges that they were brought up against them. So we moved on.
At this time, prosecution, do you have any witnesses you wish to call?
Am I able to call Mr. Leroy behind me?
I went down to the garage because I saw two people drive down there, and I thought they were officers about to check in for duty or something. And I believe the guy in the blue over there, he was driving the motorcycle, and then the guy in the black was he was in the back of the motorcycle. And then the door opened. I don't know how, but it did open. And the guy in the black went over to a police car, tried to steal it. And I was talking to the guy in the blue, and I was like, "Are you an officer?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm an officer." I was like, "Oh, okay." So then I was like, "Can you help me upstairs?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll help you upstairs." But then I heard a taser sound, so I turned around because I was about to walk back upstairs, and I was like, "You're not an officer, are you? You can't be an officer because you didn't." I was like, "That didn't make no sense. You wouldn't be here on a motorcycle. You'd be in a uniform." And then he was like, "No, I'm an officer." I was like, "Can I see your badge?" And he was like, "No, I didn't bring it." And I was like, "Officers always have their badge." The guy in the black was like, "I'm gonna shoot up a school." And I was like, whoa, what do you mean by that? And then he pulls out a gun, and the officer's like, "Hey, put your gun away right now." And I went and hid behind the desk. The guy in the blue ran, so I chased him because he's detained. He has in cuffs. He can't run from the officer, and I'm a law-abiding citizen, and I believe that's my right to assist because it's my right as a citizen to do a citizen's arrest. So I citizen's arrest him while he was in the police handcuffs, and I carried him back to the police station. And can't escape the place like that. He's like, "I'm gonna off you. Hey, I got your guy. I'm gonna kill you. I got your guy." And I was just scared for my life because this guy pulled out a gun in the police station, and the officer was just trying to help me. Any questions?
Yeah, I do have a question for the witness, Your Honor, whenever it's appropriate to do so.
Absolutely. Prosecution, do you have any questions first?
Yeah, I do have a question.
Go ahead.
So, in the Rockford PD, do you recall where they were standing?
They were standing like kind of in the middle of the lobby when he pulled out his gun. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
gonna shoot up.
I'm sorry. It's just so traumatizing. When he pulled out his gun and he was pointing it, and then you told him to put it away, and then he wasn't listening, and I thought I was gonna get shot, so I ran behind the desk, and they were in basically like maybe 6 feet from the desk when he had his gun out, and I thought you were gonna die, officer. I'm just so sorry. I'm so sorry that I'm crying. I would just fear for my life.
Second.
I'm sorry. Do
you have a follow-up question to that? Do you need a second though?
Yeah. Just give me a second.
And the individual that pulled his firearm out, can you recall which one that was?
I believe it was the one wearing black, officer.
What you mean,
And then,
Licky?
below in the garage, you witnessed the one in the blue driving the motorcycle inside, right?
It was a green motorcycle, and he was driving inside, and I believe he was trying to hit you with his motorcycle.
Mr. Abdu, do you have another question?
Yes, I do, for the witness. Do you happen to have a smartwatch?
A smartwatch. I don't see how that's relevant. Your Honor, do I have to answer that?
At this point, unless it is absolutely detrimental, then question is going to be coming to an end. So is it absolutely detrimental that this question be asked, Mr. Abdu?
Did you happen to make any calls as you were allegedly carrying me back to the officer?
No.
End of my question.
I had just gotten out of jail and I was coming back from my gem mining and I wanted to go get my belongings. I was in my car. I never got out of my car. I seen a lot of stuff going wrong outside. I never got out of my car because I knew that the officer would ask me to leave. So I just stood there and waited for everything to calm down. Did see I was paying very close attention. There was a guy lockpicking a car, but it was not this man. He was wearing all red. He had long hair and he was a white male. He then hit this man right here and with the car as he was driving off down into the ramp going down to the police station.
Okay.
It's probably
Now-
when you told him to leave.
Okay. Now, did you not see the individual in white behind me? Did you not see him at all?
He wasn't even there.
Say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
He wasn't there at all.
No.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
And you're under oath, right?
Yes, sir. But the thing is, you and the man in white was never carrying the man in blue.
Wow. Just wow.
Your Honor, may I approach the bench?
I'm
She was
the-
stalling, and even if I walked up literally behind him, as soon as the prosecution asked something, she stalled while she was getting the information over the radio.
And you witnessed him giving
I've
her.
witnessed giving her like
Okay.
4+ answers.
I witnessed the stalling and them talking on radio, but from where I am, I couldn't get any more. I kind of figured that it was
That's why I
that.
moved over there, because I started like realizing that she's stalling, and then I moved over and I heard everything perfectly fine.
So at this point, then, because they are leading the witness,
For a fucking loitering charge, though. Shit's crazy.
To be honest, we probably should just take our 10 minutes instead of the whole fucking night in the courtroom.
so what's going to be happening is I'm about to do a court adjourned. I will speak with Wright. He's going to be dealing with the two defendants. If you could please arrest the witness when I'm done, I'll give you the go-ahead of when to do it. She'll be getting charged with perjury.
Your Honor, do you think there's enough evidence to make your judgment yet?
Oh, I think I have reached a rule. It has come to my attention that there has been foul play in my courtroom. For those who don't realize, this is a place of fact. This is a place of truth. And when the court is being purposely misled after they have been sworn in, that means you will be charged with perjury. Due to the coaching by the defendants of the witness will be charged with perjury.
Gotcha, bitch.
And the defendants found guilty on all of their charges, as well as contempt of court and perjury. At this time, court is adjourned.
Yo, before I go to jail, can you take me for a smoke break?
No, you can have a smoke break and boiling brook.
We won. Let's go. Got those thugs off the streets.